All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Sorry, a couple minutes late here. I have some stuff going on at the house with, anyway, stuff we're still working on to repair from the tornado damage from last year. Anyway, all right. Well, as you come on, let me know who you are and where you're tuning in from. And if you'd like to get market analysis like this pretty much on the daily to your inbox or push to your smartphone, just follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to take a look here pretty quickly this morning because I got a lot to do and a lot going on. Looks like the market also is shaping up for some good trading this morning. So want to definitely get into that. So I'm going to share with you a chart. We call it the MA momentum chart. It's the moving average momentum chart. And it's a chart we use to analyze where Bitcoin is. So yeah, I was going to say, yeah, I know it's starting off to be another great day. So good morning to you. Good morning, Dean. All right. So let me share my screen and we'll take a look at this chart setup. I do want to talk about one thing for people who are members of iCoinPro, who are paid members. You can go into your training here, click on my iCoinPro training, and then scroll down to Micro Profit System Part 3 and hit go. And then you'll see MA Momentum. All right. Now, when you're in the actual trading portal, which is our custom software, we built this from the ground up. So we can trade our strategy. It's the all-seeing eye of crypto. We know when things are dipping, when things are blowing up, and when things are dumping. So you can go in and pull up this chart layout by clicking here on this little caret, clicking on Load Chart Layout, and click on MA Momentum, Moving Average Momentum. And let's talk a little bit about what's going on this chart. These red and green things are called candles. They show what's happening with the price action of the asset you're looking at. In this case, it's Bitcoin. We're looking at 1 day, 1D, 1 day candles. So they show all the trading within one 24-hour period. And a couple other things on this chart. You're going to see these are the moving averages, this purple, maroon, yellow, green. These are areas that show potential support or resistance for price action. And you can see how the price action plays with it, comes down, hits this, bounces back up, plays around here, boosts back up, goes up to this resistance, comes back down, tries to stay above this. That goes all the way down, back to this moving average. And it just, the price action plays around with these different moving averages. Now, one thing that's great about this chart setup is when the price action is primarily trading over all of these moving averages, and in particular starts trading above this light purple moving average, it means that we are potentially in a bullish market and almost definitely not in a bear market at that point, and potentially could be building up bullish momentum. Now, on the flip side, if we start trading below all of these moving averages, and in particular get stuck below this light purple moving average, then we're potentially in a bearish market and almost definitely not in a bull market, and have to process out the fear and the sellers in order to return to more positive price action. So where are we right now? We are, it's not looking great. I mean, I don't know. We are downtrending. We are looking like we're getting kind of stuck under this light purple moving average. We've had the major news event of the largest, economy in the world, the U.S. government, going ahead and creating a crypto reserve, cryptocurrency strategic reserve or stockpile. And so that's all happened, but they're not going to be buying it. I guess it's going to come from confiscation. So the news just wasn't what I think everybody was looking for. So we are in a technical spin, downward spin right now, where we have people exiting the market and taking profit, and that this was a buy the rumor, sell the news potential type of event. Now, this can turn around and we can go to 200,000, or it can go all the way down to 2,000. Okay, I don't know. Nobody knows. But here's where we are for the short term. It's very key for us to stay above 79,80,000. That's the last line of defense here. If we lose that, the market can really have to search for the next major support. Considering how big this news event is, too, I mean, I don't know where that can go, how far that can go if we downtrend. Because what's next? Aliens start a cryptocurrency reserve. I mean, I don't know what the next news story is. There'll be something. But for right now, this news cycle appears to have culminated. So we just got to see if what happens. So the downside 79.80 is extremely important for us to stay above. If we lose that, the market could start a real downtrend where it searches, lower, searches for support. Okay. So on the upside, it looks like this is now acting as resistance here, the MA200. And we need to get over that. So really, we got to reclaim like 85K. Even better would be 86, 87. All right. And then back over 90 would be great. But sometimes momentum just starts to build. And once the switch gets flipped and the selling just starts, it's mechanical. I mean, it's nothing personal. It's just a mechanical process. The market has to start processing out the fear. The people who bought too high or afraid of losing profit or way underwater, it's just mechanical at that point. So now we got a couple lines on here. This trend line is the big, how should we put it? The big boogeyman for crypto. We got to get over this to potentially start moving up. Now, bulls would love this to form, which is called a falling wedge, which would be this pattern here, this kind of slanting down triangle. And if that happens, that's a bullish formation, which means we would ping pong and then potentially break out north. Could happen. All right. But if we just quickly go down and we lose 78, 79, that area really quickly, and we lose this bottom trend line, that would really bring out a lot of sellers and probably catch the market off guard quite a bit. Otherwise, we could ping pong back and forth here, for a bit. If we can defeat this and pump up, that would be obviously positive. So again, we're just gonna have to take this one day at a time. But 78, 79, 80, that area is a key resistance area we gotta stay above, or else we lose our last line of defense there. And then the trend can continue. So we'll just have to see. And again, on the upside, we got to get over 86 and start trading above it and consolidating above it to potentially build up momentum to go back up. But we could just ping pong here for a while until the market decides what it wants to do. But it's providing some great trading for us who know how to trade. So that is awesomeness. All right. Let's look at the longs and shorts. Longs are, I want to make sure I save that. Make sure anytime you do your markings on a chart, you save them, to the cloud so that they're there when you come back to the chart. All right. So longs and shorts here. Longs are people betting Bitcoin's going up. Shorts are people betting it's going down. Longs make money when it goes up. Shorts make money when it goes down. We are heavier on the longs still. So if this price action just keeps on dropping, and these longs keep climbing and piling in, we get back over 70%. We still haven't built to a selling crescendo yet, which is where, a lot of people start to get liquidated that are long, and it creates a really dramatic downward move pretty rapidly. So we're not quite there yet, but if this gets over 70%, we definitely need to keep an eye on it. If this gets over 70%, then we could run that possibility. All right, last thing, what's hot and what's not to trade. So I'm going to use our software here, Buddy Coin Crawler, and see what's looking good to trade. So I think Rare is probably up there. It's starting to lose a little bit of volume, but still has some volume. This movement was an 8% move. This trade over here was a 17% move. So Rare is still on there. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. Giga, I just can't even stomach that coin, trying to trade it. It's a meme coin, just of no value. Okay, B3 is another one that I want to keep an eye on. More importantly, let's look at XCN. XCN has more volume, has been maintaining its volume. So I'm going to put XCN kind of second for me. And then I think we're going to get into, let's see what AAVE is doing. AAVE is losing this resistance level right now. But this has had some moves, some 4% moves. Let's see, H bar. Let's see what looks a little better. Sometimes you just got to dig in on these things and see what they're moving like. Yeah, H bar is better. Has more volume. So I'm probably going to put H bar on my third position, third string. So it's going to be by volume, XCN, Rare, and then H bar. That's going to be the three coins I'm going to be watching most closely for potential trades. And of course, like right now, again, make sure you clear out your list pretty much every 24 hours. You know, our system will rebuild these lists for you. These trackers right here, they track everything that's happening across all the coins. So when, you know, the trades are good, the trades are hot, it'll ping you on your phone. You'll hear it here in a second as it rebuilds the list and tells you what's going on in real time. So make sure you keep those up to date and, you know, cleared out so you get the freshest information right to your inbox or push to your smartphone, I should say, because that's what it does, is it pushes all the notifications right to your smartphone. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Beep, beep, beep. There we go. That's our alerts. So they're here. So anyway, yeah, just you let the software do its thing and track what's up. All right, everybody. If you want to learn how to trade these crazy crypto markets, go ahead and go to get back with the person who introduced you to iCoinPro or shared this video with you, or shoot an email to support@icoinpro.com. They'll be more than happy to help you. If you want market analysis like this pretty much on the daily, follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, everybody, that's all I've got for today. Let's see what happens here. Let's keep an eye on those different buddy coins and those key resistance levels. Bye-bye, everybody.